got interrupted there. I stopped the stream. I shouldn't have stopped the stream, but I didn't know how to pause it. So, anyways, this is just gonna have to be part 2. Hopefully, y'all made it here from the last episode. But here we go. We are still masking this window off, and I was just trying to show you the detail of what I'm doing here. So, like this window has like a pole here, and the glass goes behind that. So I just, before I push my masking tape in all the way, I can kind of tuck it behind. I just kind of broke the tape there, but if I lift the tape off, I can kind of use maybe my putty knife. Yeah, kind of push it. There we go. See, I'm just kind of gently pushing the tape behind that edge. Okay, so that the glass doesn't get paint on it. Now, if you stick around, I will show you me actually spraying these windows with oil-based paint. So I've got to mask off. Now this window paint is almost masked off, but I'm going to have to use a little bit of tape for the top and bottom. Hold it up there, about that long. Cover the top edge. Get the corners real good. Okay. And man, I'm really bummed. I had a few people in the last live, and now we lost it. So hopefully, if you were just in the last one, you're back. But anyways, to be honest, I got a little spooked because I'm in this house and been working for almost 2 months, and nobody's ever knocked on the door. So I was a little bit spooked, so I stopped the stream, but I probably should have just left it going, right? That would have been part of the entertainment. But anyway, let's get the bottom here. Is that visible? Yeah. So to get the bottom, we're just gonna a little bit closer here. So you can see this bottom part that I'm gonna tape off. So I don't know what this is called, maybe the M1000 or something like that, but it just holds the tape. But this was one of my first paint tools that I bought, I don't even know, 17, 18 years ago or something. But this thing's always been really useful. You can just take off a certain amount, and then you get a pretty clean, it's like a serrated edge, but it's pretty clean. So it gets you close. Anyway, so I got a big piece here, and I'm going to try and get this bottom part covered right to the edge. All right, and then I just got to clean up the corners here, which I can do with just some 1-inch tape now. And let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay. You can actually just do this with a lot of little pieces if you learn how to tear it. want it. Okay. And we got that in. Get it parallel with the other piece. All right, and then we're good to go. This pane, this window pane, is now ready to paint. So, but I've got to mask off the outside of the window as well, and the bottoms, and the top. So, let's get on to that. And uno momento. Gonna lift the height up here a little bit. You can look at some tile work while I do this. And here we go. Let's do the outside of the window now. I like to go over the corner a little bit, so I'm going to start with the pin it here, get it where I want it, and then press it in. Now I'm going to come here to the corner and I'm going to run my finger, run it till it's right in the corner. Okay. It ain't real pretty. It ain't too bad. Okay. Now I'm gonna make sure it's tight, that leading edge. I'm gonna come down here and do the bottom. I'm basically making a little box. Maybe a little short on that. Okay. We're gonna box this window area in for our paint. We're gonna do a little flat black window paint. So yeah, check out the short videos. In my catalog, if you're interested. All right. Make sure there's no holes in this now. I want spray paint getting out onto the white bathroom. Okay. Now I gotta get the top. It's gonna be tricky with this long paper, but I'll show you. Okay, I'm gonna pull it over my head and let the back of it drop behind my head. And then when you get under it, I'm coming a little in from the edges. I just need to get one side of the pin in the right spot. Sometimes it's hard to see. Cloth is still a little bit wet. Oh, come on, stay. There we go. Momento. that's the hardest piece. Now, I can pin it up. So my 3/4 tape. Just gonna loosely pin the middle of it up right there. And then I need to pin this corner, close that off so that I don't get any overspray into the tile area. So I'm gonna pull this corner up. Just need to relax a little bit and get this. Just take these two together. And now we'll put the middle back. There we go. And I can kind of spray in under this little fold. Oh, it's not going to stay put too well. There we go. So, where's everybody from? Drop it down in the comments. And do we have any painters in here? Alright, so this half of the window is basically good. Close it as far as I can. And then we're going to, the last thing I have to mask off is this side of the window and then this side. So let's get to it. Gonna mask off this window. Close the top. Okay. You can reposition this stuff like quite a bit. This frog tape. So I'll just take a little piece in the bottom corners here. Bottom corner, and the top corner. Actually, this top edge, I can almost, I'm so close I can run this short tape across it. Let me get a generous piece of that. And cover the glass here. And just a little piece to finish off the corner. Anybody in here yet? We got, yeah, all right. Got one person in here. Got 2 lights, so people are dropping by, that's good. Let's see. What's everybody doing today on this Wednesday afternoon? Is it lunchtime? All right. Now I just gotta do this half. Let's get these in my. All right. Do it this way. Let me get in close. So I'm just gotta fill this last section of the window right here. Alright. I'll hold it up. About the middle of the tape, the top and the bottom. Stretch it out and then line it up with where you need it to be at the top. Okay. This window, whatever seal strip is, kind of loosey-goosey. Just gonna have to try and follow it all the way down. Actually, the glass is kind of not even in here right. So this is a very, I don't know, an expensive, cheap fix, if you could call it that. So when I get at the top, when I'm really close to the top here, I'm gonna kind of fold it back a little bit, like you're doing Christmas present paper or something. And pin it here. Just kind of like wrapping gifts, actually. Just wrapping windows. So I don't want this loose up here, so I need to pin it. Pull it taut, pin it. Just a little bit, just takes a little bit here and there. In fact, I can use even smaller pieces and save tape. Okay. But now here at the bottom, that's all that I got to cover left is down here. This last little strip. I'm so close on the paper that the glass is just like my finger's width. So this will definitely cover for that. And that's more than I need. So, get close to the corner on the right side here. Okay, make sure it's in line. And then I can kind of pull up or down on this side. And then you just pin it along the way, push it in. Line up your end with the previous tape, and I can run my whole finger back, good pressure. Make sure it's sealed in. And I just want to clean this bottom, these bottom corners, get a little bit tighter, so that, because that oil paint, spray paint stuff is going to really it's gonna make a nice tight line, defined line against the glass, which you're gonna get to see me spray it in just a second. All right, so let me back up here, and we've got two windows that have been covered here in just like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. All right, so all I gotta do is cover this last side on the right, on the left. Maybe it's your right, depending on how the camera works. Okay. Do on the bottom here. Line it up with the side of my window, edge of my window, where I want the paint to end. Okay. Just a second, guys. Bear with me. Hold it. Okay. There we go. Now that, let me show you here. That basically creates a window, a protection for all of this, okay? Because we're about to spray some oil-based spray paint onto these aluminum window frames. And oil sticks to things, so. All right, we are gonna go grab our paint. Come with me. Let's see, where did I leave the paint? There it is. Boom. There's the Rust-Oleum, folks. Simple as this. This is going to stick to metal. It says wood, metal, plastic, and more. So, there we go, folks. Who wants to see this? If you've come this far, then you deserve to get this treat. So we're going to shake it up. And this is really the best part about doing this kind of work is that once you've done all this work, that, you know, it's going to look nice, okay? So these are really ugly windows. Let me show you like in the other room. Whoa, okay. Sorry guys. The lighting's really bad in here, but anyway, they're these really old, cruddy looking aluminum frames. But, okay, here we go. Oh boy, okay. Sorry about that again. My camera stand here is not very secure right now. Okay. Let me get things stabilized. Okay, I think we're stabilized. All right. Thanks for sticking with me, you two. Whoever's in the chat today. Okay, now that we're mixed real good, I already used like about half of it. You know, I like to do the single finger on top, or sometimes the thumb if my finger gets tired, but let's just, where should we start? Start up in the corner here maybe. And I'm just gonna, actually, let me think about this. Okay, let's slide it open. All right. Now I'm gonna start with this edge. Yeah, not hitting very well here. Okay. A bunch of stuff flew out of there. Maybe we should paint that part of the window too. What do you think, chat? Anyone in the chat? I can't see the chat right now, but that's okay. All right, let's keep going here. I'm gonna get this side of this pane of the window while it's open. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna get this side of it. And now I think we can close this. Wait. Kind of off today. Keep missing. Okay. Carefully. Slide this back. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Slide that back. Almost closed. Y'all see that? I'm gonna get this silver strip now. Nice healthy coat. Looks pretty good, huh? Got a little bit of a run there, but just leave it, let it go. Okay, get the back side of that frame, part of the frame. Get this bottom part of the window. I'm gonna work my way around to the last side here, the upper corner. This stuff is stinky. All right. Whew. Now you get out of here. All right, folks. Boom. Now, the fun part would be tearing all this plastic, this paper off, but the thing about that is you probably need a second coat, realistically. Ugh, gonna taste it in my mouth. Realistically, it's gonna need a second coat. And it needs to dry some at least, like tack up, they call it, tacking up. Don't breathe. Okay, get out of here. Let me know if you know what that's like, if you're a painter. Or in most other professions. So, okay, you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna go ahead and pull for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the paper. Here we go. All right. This could be dangerous. Let's get back, get a full shot here. All right, let's see. Let's start with this side. And then knock the door again. Be right back.
Hello, hi, how are you? Good. I live next door. Okay, was there a package or a book there was, somebody was coming by and said they were the previous owner. You ever pick it up? Okay, they got it. Yeah, thank you, you're welcome.
Okay. I'm back. Yeah, there's a package. Somebody had delivered to this house that previously lived here anyway. All right, that's looking a lot better. So, I'm not sure if I should pull the other yet. Or if I should just call it good enough. I mean, maybe I'll just give it a little spritz. in just a few spots. Of course, I gotta leave outside or let alone now. I'm not able to stretch it. I can see a few spots that are thin right here. And that handle's gonna be prone to stuff. Okay. We're gonna call that good. Yeah. All right. All right. So this is a wet pull. Let's start on. It's a little scary because I could really screw this up. Start. Right there. And it's gonna be hard to get the other one now because I actually get this out of my hand. Ooh. Okay, there's an edge I can see I didn't get. Right there. So, not done yet, folks. This is Handyman POV. Live. So I don't have any protection on this side. I'm gonna get some cardboard. Cardboard. I'm gonna have to spray it left-handed. Okay. Just gonna keep this there. I'm definitely not as accurate with my left hand. This thing. Oh. Oh man. Yeah. I can brush with my left hand, but you can cut in freehand with my left hand, but spray painting is, with rail cans is a different story. Okay, I mean, that's probably sufficient. Okay. And there we go. Now I can pull the tape on this side. You're gonna be just pulling it. You always pull towards the center. And then roll it up. And pull it down towards the center. All right, so you just saw how I'm at 35 minutes, 41 seconds, and then there was a previous live before this that was probably like 10 minutes or something like that, 10 or 15. So that just shows you in less than an hour, you can mask off, prep, semi-prep, clean, and mask off and spray your aluminum window frames in flat black. And now to cap it off and to end this video, sill. All right, now that just finishes it off. Now we got the black window to coordinate with the rest of the bathroom. So things are looking pretty sharp now. I must say, I got a little bit of cleanup to do, but that's how it was done, and that's what the window looks like before. Again, it's hard to tell in here with the lighting, but you know, it's definitely different. And here is the next one I gotta do. It's a triple. It's a triple. And here's another one I've already done here in the kitchen. I had a day to dry. That's the same size as that bathroom. So, but that turned out looking really nice. Let me turn the light on. So, kind of finishes off that sink area real nice with the rest of the kitchen. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. If you learned something, let me know what it is down in the comments, and subscribe to all those things, and see you next time.